Hello Pisces, and thank you for joining me for the November of 2018. I wrote 2017 on here. 2018, because I can't believe how quickly time is flying. Taroscope with animal oracle cards. We're going to do first of all the Rock and Roll Tarot deck right here, and then an animal oracle cards, both my own creation as well as my books and everything else. If you are a patron on Patreon, you can access an extra card that will be at the end of the reading for each sign. Also, I wanted to mention, before I really get into it, the end of the year ahead readings I'm going to be opening up for. If you're a patron and watching this in early October, it may not be up yet, but by the time that this hits the regular airwaves of YouTube, it will be up by the end of October or early November. It's once a year. It's the year ahead for you. It's broken down into 4 quarters with tarot cards and then the animal totem. I do take a brief look at some astrology potentially. So that's coming up. It's always really popular. It's only going to be available through November, December, and then in January it's gone. So if you're interested, go check that out. Okay, so let's get into the reading for Pisces. Lots happening astrology-wise. Nothing directly hitting you, like nothing's moving in or out of Pisces, but there are some big shifts and changes, and all will be affected by it. So what is going on for our Pisces friends for November 2018? Pisces. This is also a reminder that this is for Pisces Sun, Rising, and Moon signs, so be sure to check out all 3. This wants to come out. It's a Tower, but I'm going to let it, all 3 readings. You're going to be breaking some ties here, it looks like, but it's for the best. And you've been, Star is in reverse here. Star in reverse always tells us that you maybe have not been really following your highest calling here. Something's could be coming to an end for many. Something's coming to an end. Something that you've been in bondage to and you don't want to release, it's coming to an end. And it's not a bad thing, though. Don't just because it's coming to an end. I mean, you may have to leave some friends behind. That could be part of it, but it's coming to an end. I think for the majority of you, it's something in your job. It's something that you've been hating doing anyway. You hate this job, or you've been wanting to get out of it anyway, and it's been building, and then boom. I mean, it might be coming to an end. It's going to go through a transformation, actually. It would be maybe a more accurate thing. The status quo is not going to stay any longer for Pisces. There's a lot of shakeups for everybody this month. Well, I want to get into it. I might do a separate video, but these signs changing hands here, there's quite a bit of change in the air. Because the signs changing hands, let's just put it this way, is the node and Jupiter, the things that are changing the signs, it's going to be for your highest good, for sure, for everybody. Anybody who's undergoing major changes over the month of November, it's for your highest good. And that's the case here for you too. This King of Swords, he's right in the middle of it. He's the calm and he's the eye in the middle of the storm, but he's also the calm. He's the center. He's the rock. He may be an air sign, which could be an Aquarius, a Gemini, or Libra, but I feel like, and he could also be a lawyer or something like that. I don't necessarily think that it has much to do with astrology. You're going to know who this person is. I'm saying he also, and don't forget in these general readings that could be he, she, whoever. It's not gender specific, but through this all, there's this calming energy. There's a transitional thing about money. There's decisions that have to be made about money. You're waiting on some news that may not come, and you're reluctant to let go of this. But I just hear that it's going to be clear sailing. The sky is blue skies ahead. This guy, he's there. He can just cut through all the muck and cloudiness and chaos and part the seas almost, and it's not, maybe not even just him doing it, because sometimes the air signs or the swords people, often they can just be, they're just verbal. They're just somebody who's talking to you, who's reasoning with you, who's saying, "Oh, listen, it's not that bad. Well, look, if this doesn't happen, then maybe it, This is, here's what it's that when the door shuts, another one opens. I think that this door has been creaking shut here. you know, this isn't anything all of a sudden the door's shut. It feels to me like this has been creaking shut for some time. Might even be with the nodes. Well, with Jupiter it would be for over the last year, and with the nodes it might even be over the last like 3 years. So this is no big shock to anybody, but you know, Spirit doesn't want you to stay in this. If you've been treated badly, or you're in a situation that you really, you know, you hate what you're doing, or it's just a drudgery and a burden, this is a great opportunity to open up some new doors. You won't be walking alone, or even if this is a spirit guide, this could be your spirit guide too for some of you. You know, you won't be walking alone down this path. It could be a little shaky and rocky and a little scary. You know, this is saying it could be a little scary, a little, you know, off balance for a while, and you may have to leave some people behind. I think that's the biggest part of it for the Pisces energy. You guys are just like, you know, oh, I forgot to put my rings on. I have them all sitting right here. And I took them off, but I forgot to put them back on. You know, you guys are kind of like fluid, and you're very, you know, most Pisces are very heart-centered, heart-oriented. And you know, it's more, I think it's for, you know, often not that concerned about, you know, material things and whatnot. I mean, everybody, you have to be if you're living on planet Earth, but, or living in Western society, I should say, but, you're more heart-centered. The heart part of it is more important to you. You don't want to disappoint people. You don't want to hurt people. You want to, you know, help people. You're here to help people. You're a more advanced soul, so that's really unusual that you would be locked out from your spirit guide here. So I don't know that you're locked out of it. Maybe you're just not wanting to listen to it. I think in your heart of hearts you probably kind of know, like, oh, this is killing me. I gotta get out of here. And again, they show me this door. It's like, it's not. It's been. You've been wanting to close this door for a long time, and then I think these astrological things are going to kind of give you a boost and a little bit of a little extra punch there. We may have a full moon in air at that time. That could be also a thing. Let me just check what's going on there. By the way, if anybody wants to know, this is an ephemeris. This is a calendar type of ephemeris. Yeah, there is a full moon in Gemini on Thanksgiving in America, on the 22nd and 23rd, depending on where you live. So this could be indicating that by that time frame, you know, 22nd too, we've got a 2 and a 2. We've got these couple of 2-2s here. So I think that by the time we get to that 22nd date, by that full moon in Gemini, that everything will kind of be settled down. You'll have a much better idea of where you're going, what direction you're heading, etc. Okay, let's go ahead and move over to the animal totem card for our Pisces friends for November. Don't forget about the year ahead readings, and if you want to be a patron, you can get access to other good stuff. Okay, Pisces, November. The cat. Everybody wants to be a cat, because the cat's the only cat who knows where it's at. My cat is missing and presumed dead as I record this video. I've been really sad about it. I had a dream about him. Pretty sure he's dead. But anyways. Stealth huntress of the night, ancient intelligence, familiar of the goddess, waiting patiently for the time to act, being flexible with balance and grace. Well, waiting patiently for the time to act. It's time to act. That's what I'm telling you. If you don't, because this is, tower is it's not an easy thing, but you don't have to let it go till it gets to the tower. You don't have to let it build up and build up and build up till it gets to the tower. If you're feeling trapped, you're feeling like you want to make a change, even if it's going to hurt some people's feelings, and it might not, it could be relationships for some people, because relationships affect your finances too. Maybe you just feel sorry. If you're feeling sorry for somebody, that's no reason to stay in a relationship, put it that way, you know. But it's time to take that leap with the cat, you know. Is it, what is the year of the cat? I keep hearing that song, The Year of the Cat. But I wonder when if that's coming up. I don't really keep track of the Chinese astrology that strong. Year of the Cat. That's an old song by Al Stewart, if anybody remembers it. We might want to look up those lyrics. It actually came right up here. It came up before that, what I'm trying to find out when the Year of the Cat might be. Oh, it's all about that song. Well, maybe we're supposed to look at that song look at those lyrics. Give me a second here. I want to know, because I feel like that came in so strong. And we will look up the cat astrology list. We will look up those lyrics before we end this portion of the video. It's actually, they're saying it's Vietnamese. Excuse me if I said Chinese, I thought it was. Come on, what about a list here? Oh my gosh. Let's see if this will come up. Does it have the years? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Don't be patient with me. I really feel like that's imperative to this for this. I really feel like that's going to really help us. Because I think either in the last year of the cat, maybe some of this had started for some of you. Oh, well, I'm really having a hard time finding this list. This is, maybe I'm not supposed to do this part. And that dog is in there pounding his leg, and it's killing. I want to tell him to stop it. Hey! There we go. I can't find it. So if anybody finds it, maybe paste it into that. I'm not going to waste any more time on the video trying to find it. Maybe copy and paste it into, don't paste a link because it'll automatically be spammed and I won't see it. Paste the list if anybody feels like doing it. But I feel like either some of this stuff started in the year of the cat, or, you know, is, oh, here, now, there we go. It came right up. When I was just about to bail on it, it came right up. But anyways, I feel like, now it's saying it's the cat or the rabbit. Oh gosh. I saw a bunch of years with lists on them. Okay, but it's not, we're just not going to get it today. Again, sorry about the disjointedness here, but it says cat/rabbit, so maybe they're under the same. There's another, a second site that says that. Okay, here, I found the list. Thank you. Thank you, universe. Yeah, because sheep, goat, cat, rabbit are the same thing. Huh, I didn't know that. Okay, so in more recent years, of course, it only goes up to 2011. Well, 2011 was the last time. So maybe some of this has started since 2011. But also maybe some of the... It may have some bearing on the next time we're in the cat year, which would probably be like 2020 something. But maybe there's some kind of going back to 2011. And also if you take the number 2, you know, that's an 11. And it adds up to a 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. All right, I'm glad I got that out. Sorry about that. The computer not wanting to cooperate. I think that since that Year of the Cat came up so strong here, we do need to, the lyrics, we need to look it over real quick. On the morning of a Bogart movie in the country where we turn back time, you go strolling through the crowd like Peter Lorre, contemplating a crime. She comes out of the sun in a silk dress running like a watercolor in the rain. Don't bother asking for explanations. She'll tell you that she came in the Year of the Cat. So maybe she or he did come in the Year of the Cat, right? All right, it's really, really long. I'm not going to read the whole thing. If anybody wants to copy and paste that too, you can. All right, thanks for your patience on this reading. Hey, if you're a Patreon supporter, I'm going to do a separate video. We're going to continue this reading, and we're going to pull a card from the Speed of Light Oracle. So if you want to head over to Patreon, for $8, you don't have to pay for each video. For one fee, you get all 12 videos. If you want to get any of my astro art, books, decks, anything like that, please check my website above and the eye in the sky or below. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss a beat. Have a great month of November. There's a lot of astrology going on. There probably will be another astrology video coming as well, maybe for patrons too. We'll see. But have a great month of November. Remember, you're love and beauty incarnate, and I'll talk to you soon.